Hello everyone, and welcome to more Fallout 2. Last time, we just got into the town of Modoc, which I honestly believe is probably one of the nicest places in all of Fallout 2, and it's also the first place we've been so far outside of our hometown where we aren't going to be treated like a horrible person. What the huh? Why did it just say a Brahmin was hit for 80 hit points and killed? Sorry, my intro is getting derailed by the game being weird. What the hell? Is that this dog up here? Why did a Brahmin get hit for 80 hit points? Also, what do you mean 80 hit points? Oh, okay. I hear you make a great dessert from the eyeball squeezins. I think Brahmin are being slaughtered. Yeah. Okay. He's literally killing Brahmin in the slaughterhouse. That's how that works, I guess. Anyway, I didn't think you'd be the first person I'm talking to, but hello there, butcher. Jerky is good for the hair. Excellent. Is he about to kill another one? I just want to sit here and watch. Oh my god. That's like the gunning down a Brahmin with a minigun animation, and he's just doing a little butchering, I guess. That's fascinating. Anyway, okay, so what I did want to do was talk about how we are in Modoc, and this town is really nice and pleasant, and the only really bad stuff happening here is just the drought, and we have to deal with that issue. So that's fun. We'll deal with that. But before we get locked into anything, I want to hone in on a certain bit of content that I'm not gonna partake in, I think, for the long term of this save, because I don't think it's the kind of thing I want my character to do. We'll see. If you've never played Fallout 2 before, I think you're gonna get a kick out of this. Let's speak to this guy here. You see a very active old man. The name's Grisham. Welcome to my slaughterhouse. You dropping off or picking up? Oh, well, I mean, I don't have any cows. I guess I'm picking up. I'm interested in buying some traveling provisions. Ah, of course. Let's see. For traveling, I recommend our world-famous dried Brahmin strips. Won't spoil on the road, and it's tasty, too. Only $10 a package. You interested? Not really. Can I ask you a few more questions? What can I do for you now? Alright, I can buy some famous jerky. Can you tell me a little bit about the slaughterhouse? Not much to tell. I run the slaughterhouse in Modoc. You want something slaughtered, you bring it to me. I'll kill it for you and make some of the best jerky you've ever tasted. Very neat. Alright, I see the drought hasn't affected your business yet. Actually, it has kind of helped my business. Nobody's been able to grow sufficient food for their Brahmin, so they are severely culling their hordes. But that's just a temporary thing. You have to look at the big picture. The decline in Brahmin population, my business can only suffer. Oh no. Well, I guess that's all we can really talk about with Grisham here. Wait, you look to be a capable traveler. I don't suppose you'd be interested in making some money. I'm gonna say no thanks for now, but we are gonna do this eventually. So this is, I think, just making sure we can go back and do it at any time. Yep. Alright, so what we are going to do now is something a little silly goofy. There are these two characters in these rooms. You see a handsome young man, and oh my, a very shapely and seductive looking woman. Let's speak to the woman because I'm straight. Where'd my mouse go? Oh, right, the problem they're being murdered. Alright, what's up, woman? Why, hello there, stranger. I'm Miria. Hello, what do you do around here? Who, me? I do odd jobs here and there. Surely nothing worth talking about. She flutters her eyes at you. Can I ask you a few more questions? If I weren't so bored, I'd say no, so ask away. Have you heard any good rumors? You come to the right place. This town is so boring. There's nothing else to do but gossip, and she keeps talking for a while, and sometime later, you're able to get a word in. What can we ask about? You mentioned something about Rose? Ah, Rose, the proprietor of Rose's Bed and Breakfast. Now, you didn't hear it from me, but have you ever wondered why her coop is so well protected? She says it's to protect her chickens from predators, but if you look closely, it looks as if she's trying to keep something in rather than out. Plus, who ever heard of chickens laying 12-pound eggs? That's interesting. We'll work with that later. What's this about a mutated Brahmin? It's really strange, but I hear some ranchers say that every once in a while a Brahmin will give birth to a calf with only one head. Talk about weird. Haha. Tell me about Davin. He's family. I don't spread rumors about my own family. You know what? Good for you. Let's talk about something else. What can you tell me about the slaughterhouse? Nothing to tell. My family runs the slaughterhouse. People from all around bring their Brahmin here for slaughter. After they're slaughtered and the meat treated, it is sold to traders, who in turn sell it to merchants in various towns. All very boring if you ask me. Or is there anything else I can ask you about? I think we need to... I don't like that option. Maybe my speech isn't good enough. If I dropped a little save here and asked her in the what can you do around here when she flutters her eyes at you, let's say, you're right, enough talk, let's get it on, you know you want it. What are you implying? Okay, so I can, this is one of those Fallout 2 moments where I can, basically come onto her and start to undress, or I can be a gentleman and say, forget it, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to imply anything. Yeah, pretty much. But what happens if we do go that route? Help, Daddy, get him away. What the hell is going on here? I think I did something not very good. Sir, I was just... You keep your damn hands off her. Okay, I don't think I have enough speech to do the thing. So yeah, that's pretty much what happens if we go the route with our current build. I think what we need is more charisma. We only have 5 at the moment. I think we need higher, since pretty much every, you know, Gex-related interaction in this game is entirely reliant on your charisma. Or money, but mostly charisma. So maybe when we have more, we'll come back and we'll show off that encounter of what we can do with her. I'm meaning in a more positive light. But anyway, while we're here, we might as well help Grisham with his cow problem. Are you sure you're not interested in making some money? I'm quite sure you'd be able to solve my problem quite easily. Alright, let's do it. Great. Head out to the pastures at night and kill the pack of wild dogs that are attacking my Brahmin. Come back here when you finish the job. Word. I think we get teleported, right? Yes, we do. Alright, let's prep our inventory real quick. I think we're just going to use a 10mm because they're dogs. And let's run. We gotta run because the dogs are going to be approaching. Yeah, there's a lot of dogs from the north. And we're going to have to start opening fire because they're already getting really close to the Brahmin. Basically, how this whole bit works is that we need to kill the dogs before they start killing the Brahmin. Every Brahmin that gets killed is going to lower our rewards, basically. So we want to save as many as possible. Now that I'm looking at it, these dogs have a little more health than I thought. So, very, very nice to see that I'm only dealing 3 damage with my gun. Okay, I don't have finesse, right? Okay. 7 hit. Am I on hard mode? Anyway, there's a few things about this fight. Main thing, for some reason the dog animations in this game are really slow. Like their running animation just takes forever to cycle through, so that's annoying. Aside from that, there's only one sound for a dog attack. That's the one. You're going to hear that a few dozen times because it does not seem like we're going to be able to kill these dogs quickly. It actually looks like they have very high sequence because they're taking another turn before we've done anything. And also Vic apparently does not want to shoot his gun. Shoot this dog in the head. That sounds horrible now that I've said that out loud. I feel like I need to equip my deagle as well because I'm realizing, like I said, this 10mm pistol is just really... I don't remember it being this bad, man. Like... Is it a me problem? Maybe I loaded it with armor-piercing rounds by accident? I don't think I did. This is also a great time to have, like, a grenade or something, man. If I could just grenade them... Oh, you know what? Let me put on the SMG. And reload that. You know what? Okay, you know, I probably should have prepped a bit more. Let me prep real quick. Alright, we're gonna take our pistol. We're gonna unload that. We do have GHP rounds, so let's go ahead and load our SMG. With the nice bullets. Very good. Guns unloaded. Let's unload this one as well. Put the rest of the bullets in there. There we go. I think we're good with that. Because the 10mm SMG deals... Oh. No, it does exactly the same damage as the pistol. Huh. I see. Okay, anyway. Let's just bring a deagle for fun, I guess. And load it with... Hollow point? Yeah, I need ammo for my deagle, I'm realizing. I was not aware how bad my combat situation was. This is my own bad. Alright, well let's talk to Grisham and get back into the cow fight. We're gonna full sprint as fast as we can up to the dogs. Maybe we can do a burst fire on them too. Maybe that'll be the big play. Yeah, we got a bunch of dogs grouped together right there. We need 6 AP to do a burst attack. We try that. We got a good chance to hit all of them. So let's shoot the one in the middle. He burst attack. We dealt 14, 13, and 14. That's not bad, man. Burst attacks are really fun to do in this game. With the obvious downside of that they use a lot of resources, you know, a lot of bullets to do that attack. But, you know, the potential to hit multiple enemies, and also, you know, if you hit a critical hit with a burst, you're pretty much killing anything that is getting hit. It's a lot of fun to use. So, probably going to rely on one more burst attack, and I'm going to pray that we don't hit a cow. I'm also going to pray that I don't get mauled to death, because again, for some reason these dogs are surprisingly strong. Or I'm surprisingly weak. Maybe I need... Oh my god, am I going to die? Maybe I need leather armor. Maybe I need a lot of stuff. I don't know, man. It's pretty crazy. This game is hard. Like, we have good small guns. I know our endurance is a bit low, but oh man, I'm tweaking. I'm geeking and I'm tweaking. Let's do another burst attack on these 3 dogs here. We got one of them. That's good. Well, now we gotta pray. I'm a little worried about Vic. I've noticed Vic has been doing a whole lot of nothing this game so far. I don't think he's actually killed an enemy on his own. I know that Sulik has been carrying immensely because he's just incredibly... I'm gonna die, aren't I? Okay, well, one of the dogs is fleeing. That's nice. I'm gonna have to use a stim pack because I just got crit and I'm on the floor now. Yeah. Does Vic have a gun? He does. Is his gun loaded? Is that the problem? What the hell? I'm very confused and concerned right now. It doesn't seem like this this Brahmin guarding is going to go well. Sulik is not attacking. Vic is not attacking. The dogs are taking their time attacking. This is somehow worse than the Kaga fight. Like, am I hallucinating right now? Oh, he does have bullets. He's just choosing not to use them. Thanks, Vic. Fucking love this guy, man. All right, well, let's make our way down to the dogs because we gotta play some defense here. They're circling around the dog or the Brahmin like sharks, but they're not really attacking yet. It doesn't seem like they have much AP. They have maybe 6 or say 6 or 8 AP is how much they have. They're just kind of running and chilling out. Vic, you're going the wrong way. All right, let's take a shot at a dog. And that dealt 3 damage. Big. They have 25 health each. So really, if you think about it, I only need to shoot them, I don't know, 400 or 500 more times. And then we'll kill like 1 or 2 of them. Yeah, wow. Maybe I need like a hunting rifle yesterday. I don't really understand the calculations that well in this game for how damage is rolled, I think is the problem. Like, I see that a gun's damage range, for example, this gun's is, what is it, 5 to 12 or something like that? And yet when I shoot an enemy with 0 damage threshold, they take 3 damage. It rolls under the damage range for the gun, and I don't recall having finesse. I'm a pretty 900% certain I didn't choose finesse this run, because I didn't want to, like, just do a 1-to-1 repeat of the Fallout 1 playthrough. Although I may be wrong. But also, if I do a finesse... Oh my god, I do a finesse. That's exactly why. It doesn't feel like I have a 16%... You know, whatever. It's fine. Everything's fine. I'm happy. Well, that explains my problem, is I have finesse. Oops. Well. Alright, let's get a bit closer to these dogs. I moved a little too close. That's good. Alright. Let's hope Sulik helps us out. It looks like we've got one of the dogs. One of the dogs has given up. At worst, I think we only lose 1 Brahmin here. It actually looks like these Brahmin are going on the offensive with me, which is interesting. It's actually a weird chess game with cows. This is actually quite interesting now. Now I'm getting involved in a good way. But Vic is still playing the neutral. Maybe he doesn't want to stab dogs. If that's the case, I totally understand. I wouldn't want to do it either. But also, dude, I'm paying you. That's a lie. I'm not paying him at all. I just freed him from his slavery. Actually, I freed both my companions from functional slavery. So you guys are welcome. You guys better come help me out here. I'm trying to make some money. You were hit for 8 hit points. Guys, I need a leather armor 12 days ago. I think I really need leather armor. I am not taking hits well. Critically hit in the head for 12. I'm a little worried about this dog. And I know Sulik's not going to help me. The Brahmin aren't going to help me. It looks like they want to help attack, but Brahmin don't have an attacking move in this game. Sulik... Oh my god, I just realized the problem. Okay. The Brahmin are creating... That's our first Brahmin down. You know what? That's okay. The Brahmin are creating a wall preventing Vic and Sulik from helping me. Because they're like... The amount of hexes they take up is wider than anything else. So they've just blocked me in. And they keep somehow blocking me in. But, you know, everything's fine. We got, what, 4 or 5 dogs left? That one's fleeing. We're doing okay, as long as I don't get critically hit in 2 seconds. Oh, Jesus. I have 6 health. Oh, good job, Vic. All right, let's run to our pal Vic, and I think I'm gonna... I don't want to use a stim pack, but realistically, I have to. There's not going to be another combat. It's going to be tough for a minute, at least until we have to get to Vault City. So, I'm fine using that. Wow, okay, you guys are attacking me now. Yeah, I would say... Is it spoilers to say the main conflict of MODOK does not contain comment or combat? I don't think so. I think it's just me being aware of my place in the universe. I think this is going to be our main combat for the episode. There will be a little smaller one, but that one's going to be like piss easy, so it's fine. Please don't critically hit me. I think I'm actually trapped, unless Vic does a good job, which I don't think he did. Oh boy, this is a problem. I might die here, and if I die here, that's pathetic. Quite honestly. No, 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 no. Ooh, okay, so Vic didn't shoot me. That's a big thing. I'm very happy that didn't happen. I'm very glad, by the way, that our aimed shot capabilities are better. Oh no, the Brahmin are walling me in. Sulik, I need you to do something good here. These Brahmin, man, like, look at them. They are perfectly forming a wall, preventing me from running away. That's selfish. Like, I'm getting paid to help them. I don't need them to, like, force me to help them. You know what I mean? Oh, you know what? Hey, I still have a couple bullets in this thing. I think I have a singular bullet left in this SMG. It is 4 health. I need to hit it in the head. Excellent. Okay. So we're not done with the karma or the combat yet, per se. There are still dogs. However, they're all fleeing, which is, it could be good depending on how you look at it. We just gotta hit these low rolls, and oh, there you go, Vic. Good job. Apologies if it's a little hard to see things right now. That's just kind of how, you know, this game is at nighttime. Oh, excellent. 2 more bullets. So we gotta hunt down these last couple dogs. By the way, the whole deal of what's happening here is that Grisham is having problems with dogs, like mauling his cattle. That's it. And we're being paid to fight wild dogs. That's it. It's interesting the caliber of quests that you find in Fallout 1 and 2. A lot of them really just go the route of like, hey man, I'm having this basic role-playing game side quest problem. Can you help me with it? In a way, I kind of like it. I like how grounded it is. Like, yeah, of course these people have cattle, and of course they're going to be, you know, getting attacked by wild animals. I'll help you. I'll do what you got to do. And it would be more fun if these guys weren't so built different. Why are these dogs so strong, man? One more step. Can we hit 64? Man, they're so healthy. I can't really hit them that well without them running away. And of course, every turn that I take, every single Brahmin needs to follow me because I am the shepherd for some reason. Let's see, that dog has 4 health. I mean, I can reload my deagle. I only have like 2 bullets though. Let's try. So we've got this dog up here and we've got a couple more over there. Tell you what, if it gets too boring, I'm just going to cut to you. I'm going to cut to when like things are done. Okay, we did it. Looks like I killed them all, I say. I love when our player has dialogue. I think that's neat. All right, for victorious in combat, we get 120 XP. The Brahmin are grunting and mooing. Good for them. And we got a little bit of karma for every single dog that we fought successfully. So that's awesome. Let's go ahead and hop off of this tile. Back to Modoc. And let's see what rewards we get. All right, we're going to head into here to Grisham's house. It's a real tragedy we don't have enough charisma for me to show off the whole content in the game, but we'll circle back at some point, so we'll be able to get up to 7 for that bit of stuff. I knew you'd be able to handle it. Let's see now. I'll owe you $1,000 for completing the job. Of course, 1 Brahmin got killed due to your carelessness. At $100 per Brahmin, your reward is 900. Don't even bother to lie about the number of Brahmin killed. I had one of my boys follow you out and watch from a distance. You never said anything about charging me if any Brahmin died? No, it makes sense. But also, what do you mean you had 10, 25 health wild feral dogs, man? You gotta warn me about that. Why, you conniving, dried up old coot? Arg, mark my words. This is the last time you'll get the best of me. All right, thanks, Pops. Cool. I mean, money's money. We were pretty poor, but now we're doing not bad. Only dilemma, though. It's not a lot of good loot here in Modoc. I'm gonna be completely honest with you, man. There's not a lot of stuff. Or rather, a good vendor, I think is the word I'm looking for. I mean, Joe is like, I don't know, he's fine, but, you know, things ain't great here. I mean, that's the whole point as well. The town is not in an excellent state of being, and that's okay. Let's see, who have we got here? We got Balthas's wife. What's up, Balthas' wife? I miss my son. Okay. This is not something I should be dealing with. Let's head into the tannery. Who's this? A heavy-set man wearing a leather apron. I would love to speak with you. Hello, my name's Balthas. I run the tannery here in Modoc. Can I help you? I'm searching for an item called a geck. Did you by any chance know anything about it or how I might obtain one? Sorry, never heard of it. You know what? Thanks for keeping it short, man. I'd like to see your wares. I assume you're going to have leather armor and stuff? Oh, he does. Dare I see how much this cost? I'm going to bet 2.2 grand. 1.5 isn't terrible, especially considering our loot. Ooh. But this is a dilemma where, you know, do we want to come back and buy this when we're, you know, set with a better reputation in MODOK? The answer is absolutely. We're going to come back when our reputation is a bit better. Because right now, we are only accepted, which is good, but we can get that price a bit lower by getting, you know, our reputation a bit better. Let's see. Can I loot anything from you? Can I steal from you? Buff out is actually really useful. And also those flares that we see all over the place, they're always just good to have because they're just worth money. Same with like, yeah, again, throwing knives, that's just free money. You might as well take it. I recognize I haven't been doing a good job looting stuff recently because everything's been empty all the time and it's been triggering me and like making me really unhappy. So I'm going to try to be a bit better about checking the shelves again because I feel like this is one of the areas where the shelves finally have stuff on them. All right, and welcome to the rest of MODOK. You know what? Let me actually make it daytime. It's a little bit hard to see. There we go. Boss who looks glaring at me again. That's racist. So we've got some stuff here. We've got Rose's bed and breakfast. We got a big ol', I don't know, parking garage. That must be where the chicken is. And yeah, I mean, there's just... It's a very quaint place, MODOK, right? Like, there's nothing crazy or controversial going on. There's not bars all over the place. It's quite just nice to be here. I'll see this guy. You see an old man. He makes a prune look fresh. What's up, old man? I didn't steal the watch, so stop coming over here and harassing poor old Farrell. What? What are you talking about? Everybody is accusing me of stealing my best friend Cornelius's gold pocket watch. Me and Cornelius have been friends as long as I can remember. I would never take his watch. I've searched everywhere, hoping to find it, so we can be friends again, but I've had no such luck. Oh no. I'll be around for a while. If I come across it, I'll let you know. Would you really? Nobody will help me because they think I stole the watch. It would be nice to have somebody on my side for once. I've already questioned everyone about it, but it won't hurt to ask everybody again. Maybe they'll tell you something they wouldn't tell me. It also wouldn't hurt to poke your nose around Rose's bed and breakfast. Cornelius is notorious for putting stuff down and forgetting where he put it a minute later. Word, can I ask you some more questions? What can you tell me about MODOK? MODOK is a small community of farmers and ranchers. We supply most of the food for the surrounding towns and cities by trading our crops, oh my god, I love when the dialogue skips, for various essentials. It's actually a very nice arrangement. However, this could all change with the drought. We can barely keep ourselves fed, let alone have the surplus to trade. Oh no. What do you do around here, Cornelius? Well, I mostly putter around in the garden, trying to make those damn plants grow without water. Can't do that now because something big has moved in, and I can't seem to get rid of it. And to top it all off, nobody will help me because they think I stole Cornelius's gold watch. Admit you stole the watch and I'll help. Well, how can I help you out with your garden? That would be wonderful. I can't thank you enough. My garden is a little ways east of here. Come with me, I'll show you. And this is the other combat. This one's thankfully a lot easier though, because it's rats. That's it. It's just a bunch of rats. I have 10 health. You know what? That's fine. We're gonna use... Do I have anything that's loaded? I don't think any of my weapons are loaded. So we're gonna use a sharpened spear. Wait, should I use a sharpened spear? My unarmed and melee weapons are the same. Okay, I'll use a sharpened spear. But really what's gonna happen is Sulik / Vic is gonna carry me here. Because they are a bunch of rats. Thankfully, like I said, they're all smaller sized rats, so they're not terribly dangerous. I mean, it'll be a miracle if some of them even aggro onto me properly, you know, when they're just the regular cave rats, but I'll just try to bait them in and let my companions handle the rest. Professional gaming stuff, you know how it is. I love baiting my teammates, yes! Hiya! 35% chance to hit. Okay, maybe I need to put away the spear. I don't think this life is for me. I was about to say Sulik, it's all yours, but that has connotations that I don't like. Any other rats want to come attack Grok? Look at it, he's low, he's 10 health. His health is in the red. Isn't that such an appealing target for you to come murder? How much health does this rat have? 20! Let's keep running. I'm scared of that rat, genuinely. He has so much action points, what the hell? Okay, we're all good now. I wonder if there's another rat like that in here. That's a regular. Rats usually have like 5, 10 health, but like a mutated rat like that, that's different, that's new. Let's see, these guys, how are these guys built? A tough mutant pig rat, 18 out of 26. Okay, so these guys are pretty strong as well. I'm just gonna keep... I'm gonna train them like I'm playing zombies or something. And so I'm just gonna run in circles and kite them around. Because that's safer than me trying to punch them. 50% chance to hit, by the way. I'll keep running. You guys they're actually struggling surprisingly hard with that one rat. But yeah, I think this episode has taught me so far that more than the last one, which is surprising, because I know that like last episode is really a struggle, but man, I need like a hunting rifle. I need a hunting rifle. I need some good armor. Sulik critically missed and hit randomly. Vic critically missed and destroyed his weapon. What? What do you mean destroyed his weapon? Are you kidding me? So he's unarmed now. Also, what are the odds that my teammates both critically hit back to back? Can somebody do the calculations on that? Not to, you know, direct the chat and how to function or the comment section, but like, what the hell are you talking about, dude? Yeah, okay, we need to buy Vic another gun, I guess. I was gonna use those spare Desert Eagles for like money or something, but I guess, no, I guess they're all his, man. Thanks for doing that. Let's give this guy a little kick in the head. Oh my god, it actually worked. Okay, Vic, you know what? Let's check your inventory. Yeah, wow, it's actually just gone. Good job, man. Here's another pistol. Have fun with that. And take some armor piercing rounds, I guess. I'm so poor, guys. I need to get, I don't need to get out of MODOK, but I need to get somewhere that has like a good armory, which is, I guess Vault City has a good shop for weaponry. Oh, that was a normal rat. Very nice. But yeah, thankfully we only have a few more. I'm gonna pop a save right now. Even though I'm reluctantly popping a save, I think accepting that critical misses happen to both my companions in the same turn, it's I need to accept that reality. I'm poisoned. A large dose of radiation. Okay. So here's why I might die. No, that's fine. That's good. I like being poisoned. Yeah, let's just get this rat. Yeah. Hey, remember when I said we were done fighting rats? I lied. I kind of forgot about this garden and the fact that this is another rat-centric area. It could be far worse. You know, I was, unrelated to the gameplay conversation, I was doing footage for, like, getting aimed shots in Fallout 1. And I was doing all of my recording around the Los Angeles area, around the Boneyard, because that has a like really good chance of spawning in a good amount of human enemies, which is good for just showing off combat stuff in that game. And the 2 combat encounters available in the vicinity of the Boneyard are, you know, a gang of thugs that are going to try to attack and mug you. And the other encounter is a horde of rats. I just think that's really poetic, that in one of the later areas of Fallout 1, looks like I killed them all, says the character, thank you. Cleared out Pharaoh's garden, very good. But as I was saying, oh, there's a rope there. There's a rope, there's small rocks. But for real, what I was saying was there's just a lot of rats in this game and that game, dude. A large oversaturation of rats in classic Fallout. And man, am I glad that we don't do that anymore. All right, let's head back to Feral and get our reward. We got our XP. Let's see. I don't know if he offered us any money. I might not ask him for any, just for the sake of positive karma and all that. Now what? Cleared all the vermin from your garden. Thank you. You truly are a hero amongst heroes. Not many people would risk their lives for a total stranger. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You get this warm, fuzzy feeling all the way down to your toes. Okay. Thanks, man. Oh, shit. Another oddity from a previous episode that I forgot to bring up. I didn't step in toxic waste enough. At some point, I'm gonna have to go back and step in toxic waste. We'll deal with that later. Just keep that in mind and hold it to me. Maybe when we get, you know, some sort of faster mode of transportation, we'll look into doing that. Let's see how we're doing. Oh, we're liked in MODOK. You know what? And I think now that we're liked, that's the perfect time to go ahead and upgrade our armor, because I am so sick of taking 10 gore billion damage from every single hit from enemies. Because by the way, I just want to really show it off for a second. We're on normal difficulty. Normal difficulty, dogs hit for like 2 times more damage than I do. I just think it's fascinating. So, all right, let's see your wares. You are going to give me a leather armor. I think that's actually the same exact price that we were gonna do originally, but that's fine. Here's some flares. Got a knife I don't need. I still want to keep those boots just in case. And you know what? Sharpened spear isn't doing anything for me. Here's some golden gecko pelts. That puts us at 1135. Here's the throwing knives I stole from you. Puts us at 1335. And I mean a Desert Eagle. Let's make sure it's an unloaded Desert Eagle. Okay, maybe we can shuffle around our inventory a bit. Maybe one more golden gecko pelt. Oh, yes, perfect. And then give us... I can't do math. Like 71. It's not even close. 2. Okay. Man, I missed the auto barter system. There we go. We got leather armor. Thank God, by the way. Oh, before we equip that, have you seen a gold watch lying around anywhere? Has Gold Cornelius got you looking for his pocket watch too? No, you won't find it here. That old coot probably just left somewhere and forgot about it. Thanks anyway. I'll keep looking. Bye. No period, no punctuation. This game's unplayable. Alright, let's toss on our new leather armor, which will bring our armor class up to 24, which is amazing. And we're going to give the leather jacket to the old man Vic. Although I'm not sure if I can trust him with it, because apparently it's just going to explode and, you know, he's going to destroy it somehow with a critical miss. So thanks for that, bud. I don't know why I'm singling him out. It's Sulik's fault too. He did it as well, but I want to be mean to Vic since he's been my my critical constant underperformer. See a trader. Can this guy trade with me? I don't know why I bothered to come here to trade. Oh, because of the drought. Yeah, no, that's fair. Well, let's go ahead and check out the other area. Rose's bed and breakfast. I think this location, or this little shack here, will highlight something very fascinating about MODOK. MODOK is the only location in the game that does this. Well, I don't know why it does it, but every time I open a door... Anywhere else when you open a door, it stays open because I opened it, correct? Right? Yeah? But if I go and open other doors and I go and wander away, it just closes. The doors close behind us. Why did they do that? I don't know. It's truly a mystery. Whatever. Anyway, let's speak to Rose, which, by the way, this is that Rose from Fallout New Vegas. She was mentioned. What's up, Rose? A pleasantly plump woman is her description, by the way. Welcome to Rose's bed and breakfast. My, aren't you a strapping young man? What can Rose help you with today? Well, Rose, I am starved. What have you got to eat around here? That's what I like to hear. A growing young boy needs to eat to keep up his strength, and I can tell you haven't been eating properly. You just sit right down and look at the menu. Well, actually, there's something I would like to eat. Let's eat a wasteland omelet, which is, funnily enough, a very iconic food throughout the entire series. Ah, that's my specialty. I hope you're hungry. I guarantee you've never tasted an omelet like this one. She leaves and returns with the biggest damn omelet you've ever seen. Excellent. You feel revitalized after such a big meal. That's going to fully heal us and then also cure our poison. That's why I did that. But anyway, let's look at the rest of her menu. She has ramen dogs, Canis burgers, that's dog, water for $1,000. Great. Let's have some ramen fries. Ramen fries it is then. We have a contest on who can eat the most ramen fries. So far, the record is 36. If you break the record, you don't have to pay the tab for your meal. You'd look like you'd be able to beat the record with no problem. Are you interested in trying? Dude, I'm so hungry, I can double that score. Bring it on. Oh, that's just grand. Each order consists of 10 pieces. I'll have to ask you for the money up front. I'll refund it as soon as you break the record. That'll be $20, please. Sure. All right, here's $20. Rose takes the money and comes back with a heaping platter of ramen fries. They are not quite what you expected. They appear to be about the size of golf balls, covered in batter and fried in oil to a deep golden brown. You take a tentative bite of one of the fries. These are delicious. You start into the meal with zeal. At around the 34th fry, you start to feel the effects of overeating. A crowd has gathered to witness the historic event of your old record being broken. In an attempt to regain your composure, you strike up a conversation with Rose. You pop a fry into your mouth. Don't talk with your mouth full, dear. You swallow. How do you prepare these? If it's not a secret or anything, I know some people back home who would love these. Oh, it's no secret. You just dip them in batter, add some salt, and fry in grease. You pop another one into your mouth. Well, how do you prepare the Brahmin meat? It is such a unique texture. You pop yet another in your mouth. These are good. That's 37. You just broke the record. The crowd cheers. You feel like you've gotten your second wind and pop another fry into your mouth. The crowd yells 38. Well, what makes ours taste so special is that you have to harvest it while the Brahmin is still alive. You just grab the Brahmin by the scrotum and snip, 4 with 1 cut. You've got to be careful. The Brahmin usually gets riled up at that point. The 38th Brahmin tidbit must have been going at the speed of light, as it is suddenly and forcefully propelled from your mouth. We can't count that last one, but you broke the record at 37. Here's your money back. Congratulations. You feel sick. We just ate 37 fried Brahmin testicles, so now we're poisoned. Great. Let's go speak to this guy in the back room here. We actually heard about him because this is the silly watch guy. Let's have a little chat with him after I rob him, I think. I think I would like to rob him first because robbery is fun. Will you let me rob you? You don't own things. All right, what's up, old man? Welcome to Rose's Bed and Breakfast. My name is Rose. I mean Cornelius, and I run this bed and breakfast. Can I help you? Well, what do you do here, Cornelius? I run this motel. Yep, this place would fall apart if it weren't for me. Have you been to that outhouse? Cleanest outhouse you've ever been to. That's my doing. What does having a clean outhouse have to do with running the place? Don't go to the ghost farm unless you're tired of living. That's not what I said. Certain words seem to set him off. Rose, room, running. I was sitting on the toilet one day, and a big dog climbed out of the sewer. It scared me half to death. Oh. Grisham is a nice fellow. He sells us scraps to feed the giant chicken. Huh? Anyway, let's ask him more questions. Let's see. You need some serious help, old man. I'm looking for a gold watch. Then why don't you ask that no-good Pharaoh? Maybe he'll sell you the watch he stole from me. Now, if you don't mind, I'm quite busy. I gotta shave the Brahmin. Goodbye. Wait, can I ask you about the watch, though? If you run this place, then how come it's called a Rose's Bed and Breakfast? Rose is my wife. I named this place after her. Did you know... My game just crashed. Oh. So this is a thing that happens. I see on my capture software that I'm currently playing MS Paint and clearing up the screen. Yeah, for some reason, sometimes when you tab out of Fallout 1 and 2, this happens. It'll correct itself in a second. Did you know I'm married? Anyway, goodbye. All better, all done. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. I thought my game crashed for a second. It seems like it tabbed out for no reason. Anyway, I'm hoping that we didn't lock ourselves out of Cornelius' side of the quest with the watch. Let's check our Pip-Boy real quick. It's the best way to check that usually. Modoc. Pharaoh wants you to find Cornelius' gold pocket watch. Find it, return it to Pharaoh. Uh-oh. Can I ask you, who's Rose? Rose is my wife. She runs the kitchen. You won't find a better meal anywhere else. Rose, she's so beautiful. I'm gonna marry her someday. I thought you just said Rose is your wife. Don't go to the ghost farm unless you're tired of living. Okay, man, you're going. You need some serious help, old man. You help me? That's great. Go beat up Farrell and get my watch back. He probably hit it good. So tear his house apart and look for it. What are you talking about? A while back, I forget when, my best friend of 30, or was it 40 years? Oh, it doesn't matter. What matters is that he stole my precious gold pocket watch. It has been handed down to my family for 6 or 4 generations. Yep, I distinctly remember setting it down on my desk. Then, when I looked at the kitchen table, it was gone. Did you try looking for it on your desk? Yes. I've looked in my sock drawer. It's not there either. This guy's fucking insane. I'll keep a lookout for your watch while I'm in town. I have a watch. It was a gold watch. I wonder where I put it. Joe Biden. Let's see. Should we have that quest now for him? There it is. Cornelius, yeah. So this is a two-sided quest. We can either give it to Farrell or Cornelius. It doesn't really make sense to give it to Farrell, so we're going to give it to Cornelius. I don't know if we're going to be able to manage that, though. We'll see. So he actually mentioned something about a toilet and a giant dog. Now, it's interesting. There actually is a toilet right here. So what if we were to, say, interact with it? What happens? Nothing? Cool. Well, what if we just used a rope on it? For no reason in particular. That does nothing? Are you sure about that? I think I'm doing this wrong. Oh, you don't even need to use a rope. There we are. All right, welcome to a cave. And there, a mole rat. Nothing out of the ordinary. It's 36 health. Now the issue, you see some rocks. An explosive charge should easily clear this passage. And the problem, of course, we don't really have an explosive unless I'm blind, but no, we don't. So we're going to have to circle back here as soon as we get an explosive, and we'll be able to get into that little back area. I figure there's nothing better to do. Now that we've met everyone, we've gotten acquainted with everything, we should probably go handle the whole ghost farm problem. So let me head back to the entrance of town, and we'll get headed out in that direction. Oh, you know, I just interacted with this well for shits and giggles, and it looks like it opened up. So I'm going to try actually using a rope here, because a rope and a well makes sense, right? Oh my god, we tied a rope. We can go down. Let's see, what's down here? Is it more of that? A coin bag? This is my dream, my wish, and I'm taking it back. I'm taking them all back. What does a coin bag even entail? We have 1423. If we pick one up, it gives us... how much? $1. That's not even worth it, dude. And what's back here? Oh, I know what's back here. We see Johnny's BB gun. Yoink. Well, now we have a BB gun, just in case. How much damage does that deal? 1 to 3. You know what? That's excellent. That's plenty. All right, let's head back out of here. That's usable for another particular thing, but we're actually not gonna utilize that because it kind of gives a bad ending for that quest. Basically, Johnny is the boy that's missing. If we give that BB gun to his father, then that's just basically us saying, oh, hey, your son's dead. Oops. Even though there's a little more to the quest. All right, let's see if we can barter with Joe. I'm actually curious if he has an explosive. Oh, he does. He does have an explosive. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's so freaking expensive. Oh, you know what? Let's come back from the ghost farm before we before we deal with that. All right. Well, I guess there's nothing better to do than to head out with our 8 total bullets, but at least we have better armor. And the ghost farm is right. It is a like less than 1 day walk. So we should be good. We should be good. Ghost farm. Scary. Yeah. You see a bunch of bodies on pikes. But there are some Brahmins though. Look at them. They're all doing pretty great, and lots of wheat and stuff. Let's go ahead and take a look at one of these bodies. You see a steak. These bodies appear to be fake, nothing but dummies covered in Brahmin innards. Oh, something doesn't look right. All right, well, that's good to know that these aren't real people crucified. The Legion has not been here yet. So let's head towards the entrance here. See a wooden door. That's not a wooden door, that's a metal door, but okay. Head on in, and well, now for the interesting part. Let me see if I can try to finagle my way around, but I'm not sure I'll be able to. Oh, I did, look at that. Let's interact with the footlocker. Nothing. It almost seems like these are here to be some sort of trap to get me excited to run over and loot these. It's almost as if they want me to run over this, yep, this blanket. Oh, now that's gotta hurt. So my leg's broken. So that's good. What's up, a guard of some sort? We have been instructed to take all services to Vigir. You will not be harmed. Please come with us. I'd like to ask you some questions. Vigir will answer all of your questions. Please come with us. Sure, I'll go with you peacefully. I'm gonna try to do that real quick. I'm gonna try to do that real quick without breaking my leg. I don't think I can though. No, I don't think that's a possibility. I think my agility is probably too low or something, even though it's 9. All right, let me re-break my leg and we'll go back to where we were. Oh great, my NPC's crippled now. Hold on. No. I'm not accepting that reality. Okay, only my NPC is crippled. I can live with that. All right, now let's go and meet Vigir. A visitor, how convenient. I've been contemplating on a way to make contact with the surfacers, but now I don't have to worry about that, thanks to your timely arrival. Welcome to the home of the Slags. What do you want with me? A simple request. We need to make contact with the town to the southwest. I believe it is called Modoc. Would you do us this favor? Yes, but also I have questions. Fair enough. I wouldn't expect anyone to blindly accept tasks from strangers without first learning a little bit about them. Ask your questions and I will answer them as best I can. Well, tell me about your people. Once long ago, we were once like the surfacers. We too dwelled above ground until the world above caught fire. Our ancestors, who were part of a secret militia, sealed themselves and their families down here for protection. For generations down here we've remained, safely hidden within the womb of Mother Earth. Oh, these are like freaks. No, not freaks. They're like vault dwellers, but not as professional, I guess. Not as corporatized. What are your defenses? Enough, no more questions. Make your decision now. Well, sure, man, I'll carry your message. I knew you would understand. Here is a message relaying a request. Please take it to Modoc and give it to the person in charge. Return here when your task is complete. I will tell the protectors to expect your return. We thank you for doing us this service. End. But I have questions for him, though. Can I talk to him still? You may leave through the trapdoor located at the rear of the building. Well, I guess we'll ask him more when we come back. We and I think something that might be wrong with us. You better be having a look at this limb of ours. No, I gotcha. Sulek's leg is broken, which is really bad. So we'll deal with that. Well, we will deal with that. It's so big up there. Dude, spit. What about you? Hello, surfacer. Sulek's gonna keep saying that, isn't he? I feel like I broke up. Are you both crippled? Oh my god. Let's have a look around here and see if we can shloot anything. I see a shovel. I see a table of stuff. Table of stuff always means stuff, right? Ooh, rope and flares. My NPCs are complaining and they're not going to stop complaining until the end of time. And unfortunately, my doctor's skill is like 2. So I don't really think I can do anything with that. Let's put a doctor on you. Did that do anything? You failed to do any healing. Uh-huh. No, I'm fully aware. I know I can't do that. It's 17, dude. Where'd everyone go? Wait, where did everyone go? Wait, what? Why did everyone just disappear? Is it because it's daytime? That's strange. Hey, guard. The gear says it's alright to let you through. Word. Is everything good upstairs? Oh, yeah, here's the trap door. But where do all the people go? Are they gonna be back when we come? Dude, where the fuck? This game is freaking me out, man. Alright, I've improved our situation a tad. I think only one of our friends is crippled now, so I think we're okay. But, yeah, and I was also a little worried that something weird happened there, so... Anyway, we're all good. I do recall there being some loot in here. Oh, Vic broke a limb. I'm sure he's fine. Let's see. Is there anything on this bookshelf? Healing powder. Oh my god, that's huge. A police baton and a fuzzy painting. An image of a singer, obviously very old. The image has a felt coating that is still in good condition. Ah. Well, of course I'm going to take that because it's probably worth something. Anything good in here? Ammo! Oh my god, ammo. Thank God. Let's load up our gun, finally. Is there anything else? I'm looking for any other lootable containers. Not quite. Let's look around here, though. Let's see if we can find anything else. You see some guards, a slag. Yeah, they're all generic people, it seems like. Are you guys unique? Slag guard. Do you have any loot I can take? I need to find the door to this room. Is there even a door to here? Oh, yeah. Let's see. You guys got any stuff I can steal? No? Is that a lootable pot? No? Is that a lootable pot? It was worth a shot. Alright, well, what if we head back into this little area? Because, you know, this is a little spot that, you know, exists. Let's see what's up here before we leave. Kids. A little girl, a small boy, a little girl, a pot. Who are you? Hello, I haven't seen you around here before. What's your name, little boy? My name's Johnny. What's yours? Johnny? We found your BB gun. My name's Grok. Very nice to meet you, Grok. Well, see you around, kid. This is important, by the way. I know we heard about it from Balthas's wife, but that is the missing child from MODOK, and we need to basically make sure everything's good by getting that kid home safe. So let's go ahead and stop delaying and deliver that message from Vigir to MODOK so we can get everything sorted out. It seems like the Slags want to, you know, get in contact with these guys somehow. Let's go ahead and head up because we got to get back to MODOK. All right, let's head right on back. Should be like a 2-second walk. Please don't kill me. Excellent. All right, and let's have a talk with John. Wait, Main Street. Yeah, that's where we want to go, right? Yes, general store. All right, excellent. Is that message? Oh, it's a physical item. Let's see. You see slag message. This is a message from the leader of the Slags to the townspeople of MODOK. It weighs 1 pound. It's a heavy piece of paper, man. All right, here you go, Joe. We got a message for you. You're back. What did you find out about the farm? I have a message for you from the leader of the Slags. Slags? Who are they? What's this? Joe opens and reads the message. This is incredible. They've been living underground all this time. They say they'd be willing to trade food for medical supplies and other stuff. I don't know if they can be trusted. After all, they killed Carl and all those other people. What do you think? Uh-oh. They're holding little Johnny hostage. We need to attack now. Oh no. Well, if we want to instigate a war, we can. But let's expose the truth. All those bodies are fake. Nothing but dummies covered in ramen innards. They just wanted to keep you from stealing the crops. Fake? But I saw the bodies with my own eyes. In any case, Carl is still missing. How do they explain that? I won't trust them until I'm certain they're on the up and up. I'll be back when I find out what happened to Carl. We're gonna attack the Slags in 31 days unless you can convince me otherwise. Oh my god. Well, there we go. There's our time limit. I think it's one of the very few time limits of MODOK. So we got to find Carl. Now, we've actually seen Carl. We haven't spoken to Carl, but what we need to do is actually... Well, you know how it was really hard for us to make it from the den to MODOK? Well, time to do it again, because we got to go meet Carl at the den. So let's hope this is painless. I mean, at least Kaga's gone. Some robbers. No, thank you. I don't think I want to fight any robbers. Thank you. I appreciate it, though. I'm pretty sure that once the tiles are like lit up and you've traveled the path before, that it's a little bit easier. Some rad scorpions hiding in the spore plants. I'm okay, thank you. Shout out Sulik, by the way, and his outdoorsman skill for letting me say no. I mean, I could just run away, realistically, but like, this is so much easier. All right, let's see. A merchant party. Oh, excellent. Don't even think of stealing from the boss. I don't even know what the boss... Oh, you're the boss. Oh, it's this guy again. We spoke to this guy last episode. Let's see if he's a better inventory this time around. Nope. What does he charge? $500 for a stim pack. What does our Elvis painting cost? $300? Dude, thank you, Elvis. Yeah, no, these caravan guys usually aren't worth trading with. Like, their inventories aren't good to begin with, and then also they don't give you any discounts based on your like status. So no, I'm not gonna let him have my $500 for one stim pack, because I can get a better deal at like the Den or Klamath or anything. Oh, a band of robbers. All right, I gotta run, guys. I think we can make it maybe 2-3 turns to run away. I think we'll be okay. I am still very worried. We showed that we can handle a decent fight with a Kaga encounter, but I really don't think we can deal with that. That is the problem. Someone with a rifle. So I'm just gonna make my way to the exit tile and everything will be excellent, right? Everything's gonna be good. Sulik is knocking that guy over like crazy. Good job, Sulik. Stop shooting me. I'm innocent. All right, yeah, one more turn and we're out of here. So as long as Sulik doesn't... Uh-oh. Maybe I should have saved at the caravan encounter. Because of course he's getting critically hit. Oh, okay, he's standing up. I hate to say this, I think Sulik is at 15 or less health. Can I confirm that real quick? 8 health. Yep, okay, let's get you out of here, Sulik. Very nice. I'm breaking my own rule in the whole, like, you're supposed to save often thing. That was my own fault. That almost went very bad and I just wasted like 5 minutes of time, but sometimes you like to live on the edge when you've played, you know, you played this game like 4 or 5 times. So back in Mom's Diner is where we can meet our friend, right? So if we head in here towards the back, we see of one very drunk person. He has a sign that says, "Will work for food. Spare some change for an out-of-work farmer." What's your story? He sobers up and quickly begins to tell his tale. "I used to be an upstanding citizen before coming here. I was a peaceful farmer that worked the fields as hard as any man, until they started showing up at night, all glowing with pasty white skins. Spooked the hell out of me, it did. Night after night they showed up and stole crops and cattle alike. I could do nothing to stop them. I know what you're gonna say. Why didn't you ask for help? I tell you I did. Nobody would believe me. They thought I was crazy. Finally, it just became too much for me. I couldn't take it anymore. I just up and left and came here. And here I've been ever since." Carl starts to weep uncontrollably. You decide to leave him with his misery. Well, that's Carl. The ghost won't be able to find me here. That's all we needed to do, was just confirm that is Carl and get his story. So, back to MODOK we go. Uh-oh. This isn't good. Get me out of here. Oh god. Vic, that's the wrong way. You're making this easy. Sulik, don't die. Oh, Sulik, no. Okay, this is why we heal our friends. This is why I should have saved. How am I getting crit so often? Oh, you're kidding me, man. This might be bad. This might be bad that my Sulik is at very low health. Because we can't wait to heal because of the time limit set in place. And he can only take like 2 attacks. And if he gets crit, it's over. So we're just gonna have to pray. No, he's dead. Oh, Jesus. This might be really bad. We're gonna need some good outdoorsman rolls, or else we're kind of screwed. Oh no! Why are we getting encountered? No, I don't want to fight slavers and slaves. And we did so well on the way over here, except for that one fight. Don't worry, that didn't happen. Okay, once we make it closer to MODOK, everything's gonna be fine, right? But yeah, I mean, I talked about it a lot last time, and you saw it a lot. But random encounters really are miserable. Not in a bad way, just in like a difficulty way. They are difficult. And they just don't hold back. And part of me appreciates that. It's, you know, games don't really do that anymore. So, I don't know. I don't know what I have to say on it. It's just, it's something, man. It's something. And it doesn't even get easier. Even after we're going to get better equipped at places like Vault City and, you know, the few places onwards, we're still going to get encounters where we're just surrounded on all sides by pretty strong enemies. And it's going to be rough. And that is part of the experience. I hope if you guys try this game, it doesn't make you, you know, give up at all, because you will make it through. Sometimes maybe you have to change your strategy. Maybe you have to run away. Maybe you have to, I don't know, grind in an easier area a bit. There is no time limit in this game overall, so you really can just do whatever you want. But, all right, let's go ahead and give Joe the good news. Carl's alive. We're going to attack the Slags in 7 days, unless you can convince me. It took me 24 days. Jesus. There's a drunkard in the den who matches Carl's description. Says he used to be a farmer too. Shocked. The den. I guess we were a little hard on him. I can imagine what he went through at the ghost farm with nobody believing him at all. You say he's a drunkard now. At the den? If you can give him the message that we believe him and that he should come home, I would be most appreciative. Well, now will you talk to the leader of the Slags? Yes, I believe the Slags and the people of Modoc will be able to come to some kind of mutually beneficial agreement. Thank you for saving the people of Modoc. Hooray! There's this little thing about my reward. You said you'd tell me where the Holy Gek was. Alright guys, you ready? We're gonna find out about the Gek finally. Acting a little embarrassed. Well, you see, I don't really know anything about this Holy Gek you're looking for. You have to understand, we were desperate. However, I do know of a place called Gecko. It's a ways east of here somewhere. If I were a betting man, I would wager your Gek gizmo is located there. I wish I had more I could give you, but we're still a poor community with not much in the way of offerings. The best I can do is offer you goods at basically my cost. But I'd be honored to help keep you stocked for your journeys when I have the goods, and I'm sure any of the other residents will be equally grateful if you ask them. Thank you. You've saved us all. Right, sure. Thanks, man. That's great. Oh my god. That's a really good discount. Okay, Carl. Or sorry, Joe. I already forgot your name. I need you to get... Oh my god. His prices are so good. Dude, the prices and the values are insane. Alright, we need to sell this guy all of my garbage loot I don't need anymore. Because I really want to have a hunting rifle if possible. I mean, the 14mm pistol is so tempting. Let's see, what else can I get away with? I am decently rich at the moment, so I suppose I could afford to... What is it, a healing powder run me? 20 bucks? Johnny's BB gun is $300. That's a thinker, man. That's a thinker and a half. Well, now that basically what's happening now is because we helped out the Slags, we get an incredible discount from Johnny, or sorry, from Joe. I keep doing that. So I feel like we just want to make the most of it. It makes the most sense. So I figure, should we give up a first aid book? It's worth $200. You know, it's fine. I'm just gonna pay the difference. It's a $9.90, right? Yep. All right. And we're gonna get a huge chunk of loot. Actually, funnily enough, we can turn around and sell some of this stuff and just immediately make a profit anywhere else. So that's pretty chill. See you, Joe. And we also got a level, which is very exciting. This isn't a perk. I don't think this is a perk level. I'm pretty certain it's not a perk level, but we did it regardless. So we are all good in that regard. Let's go ahead and see what we've got. We are level 7. Yeah, we just passed the perk level. So I think I'm actually going to put a little bit in a doctor. I'm going to put 25 in a doctor just because, you know, don't worry about it. Shut up. And a little more speech, a little more guns because it never hurts. Excellent. And I would actually like to go ahead and use my thriving doctor skill on my little friend, the cow over here, because this poor guy has been stuck on the ground. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, doctor is going to be 6 as our hotkey. We heal the Brahmin's broken leg. You get 200 XP and 5 karma. And look at that. We have a Brahmin friend. He'll follow us. That's so cute. So, crazily enough, this Brahmin is a method to get a really bad karma encounter. If you just feel like being evil for no reason, you can kind of lead our friend Bess here into, well, the slaughterhouse. Obviously, I'm not going to do that because I love my cow friend, but just saying this game is sick and twisted and just has you do that for some reason. Now, you may recall there was another thing. I wonder, can we mention Johnny to Balthas and or his wife? Balthas's wife? Sniff. No, she doesn't seem to know yet. I think we still need to get this kid thing sorted out. Hey, Balthas. No. No, he doesn't say anything about it, which is interesting. He's not worried about his own missing son. Range. Oh my god, Vic, can you shut up? Can I fix your broken limb? Can you shut up already? You failed to do any heal. Oh, I healed the crippled right arm. Cool, we did it. Excellent. With 25 doctor, I guess we can now repair limbs. Not well, but we can repair them. But anyway, you may have saw that I bought a explosive from Joe there, because we need to go get up to no good in that well. This is gonna be interesting. Okay, we're gonna see what happens, because this is always a strange little interaction. So what we're gonna do is crawl into the outhouse into a pile of shit. We're gonna take our little bomba. Let's set a timer for 30 seconds, I think is good. Drop it there, and we're gonna climb back up the ladder. And no matter what we do, it's gonna explode immediately, and we're gonna be face on the ground, and our NPC is crippled again. You made it out of the hole just in time for the explosion to go off behind you, setting you flying through the air. And now the outhouse is, well, it's nothing now. And there is now crap all over all of Modoc forever. That is just how it is now. And Sulik's leg is broken. Sulik, can you shut up, please? You're both broken? The strain might kill you. Well, okay, I guess we can't fix their limbs now. Let's crawl into the hole. So, as you may recall, there was a giant rat back here. We might as well go meet that. Because all of Fallout 2 is giant mutated mole rats in caves. That's just the whole game. And I don't think that's a crazy thing to say. Alright, well, he's in combat. Let's let him run towards us. Looks like Sulik's legs aren't broken. That's good. Come to us now, man. Right. Sulik's doing good. Let's see, how much health does this guy have? Oh, he has like nothing. There you go. 3 hit points. Excellent. Big. Is he dead? Nice. Good job, Sulik. 28. Oh my god. I'm scared of Sulik. Anyway, back here in the stash of that rat, you can find Cornelius's gold watch. As well as, what is this? Fruit? Sure, man, why not? Alright, if we take a look at the gold watch, this is an ancient timepiece known as a pocket watch. Time ran out for this keepsake many long years ago. It weighs 1 pound. Alrighty, let's go ahead and return this to Cornelius. Because, I mean, why would we give it to Farrell? Like, Farrell's just kind of an asshole, and Cornelius is just, well, he doesn't know where he is, so I kind of feel bad for him. I just want to keep him happy. Cornelius, I got your watch. Hello there, have we met? Yes. Oh, I can accuse Farrell of being a thief. I'm not gonna do that. It seems an industrious rat made off with your watch. I recovered this from its nest. That's my watch. What are you doing with that? Give it back. He snatches the watch from your hands. I think you better go. We don't take kindly to thieves around here. That's gratitude for you. Great. But we get 1500 XP, which is pretty amazing. And we are now idolized in MODOK. Hooray! So we're going to get amazing prices here from the, well, one vendor who's any good, which is nice. Now, what I am curious about is I'd like to see if I can head back to the ghost farm and see if we can see to any resolution over there. Alrighty, it is daytime, it is beautiful outside, and we can head down the little manhole here. Alright, Vigir, what's going on, pal? Are we all good? How good of you to return. I take it you've delivered the message to MODOK then. How was it received? Well, the message was received well. The town of MODOK would like to establish trade with your people. Thank you for helping us. You will always be welcome here. For your services, I offer this as a reward. Vigir hands you an assault rifle. Okay. Goodbye. For real? Wow, an assault rifle and 50 rounds of 5mm JHP. Not bad, man. Can I ask you anything else? Thank you for helping us. Aw, I can't learn any more lore about the slags. That sucks. Let's see. Now, can we go and talk to Johnny and get him to, like, go home to his parents? Because his parents are kind of distraught. Can I deal with that? Or maybe I didn't, like, start the quest for that properly. I don't know. Let's see. Hey, Johnny. Are you chill? Would you like some candy, little kid? I don't think I'm supposed to be asking you that, man. Let's play tag. You're it. Why are you dressed so funny? You don't smell that bad. Where's your home? I bet you're nicer than you look. I don't think I got the quest trigger, however that's done. I don't know. Well, either way, we've managed to get the main conflict between MODOK and the ghost town sorted out. MODOK now idolizes us, and we've pretty much finished, like, nearly everything. Again, it's a shame I couldn't show off the whole, like, Miria and Davin encounter thing, but, you know, sometimes your character isn't built to do everything at any given time. That is just how, you know, these old games work. It's kind of like the New Vegas speech checks, but I mean, hey, we can easily get 7 charisma. Like, in a, you know, maybe not soon, but later this game we will 100% have probably 8 charisma if I want to have 8 charisma. So that'll be fun. And yeah, I'm gonna wrap things up for today. I think next time we'll try to see if there's a better solution to the whole Johnny quest, because that feels a little unfinished. Like we didn't do something right. I might have missed picking up the quest properly to get Johnny home. And I guess all we can really do next is head towards Vault City and Gecko. We do have the option, I think Joe mentioned it to us, but we do want to go at some point, run back to the den to tell Carl that he's good to come home. But like, I'm not doing that. I will go back there when I have a running car. Okay, guys, can we be on the same page about that? Yeah. But that's chill. But yeah, I really appreciate you guys watching. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you guys in the next one. All right, bye-bye.